Namaste everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. It gives me immense joy to be with all of you today. Today you get to see the second part of my conversation with Mohanji. Go ahead, soak in the wisdom. Baba, I would like you to talk to us about the glory of Kailash Mansarovar and what happens to humans who undertake this holy pilgrimage. If you could elaborate on this.
All these great locations, power centers of the world, have transformative effect. We go to such locations for the sake of transformation. Transformation simply means more silence inside, less thoughts, less desires. So a place like Kailas, it's it's about stillness. It's a embodiment, or it's like Kailas is stillness. Kailas means stillness. Stillness means is the state of the supreme consciousness. Still but fully active, fully intelligent, fully vibrant. And there it's when you have such a power center, so many beings get attracted to that center for our own transformation, personal transformation. And through personal transformation, when a lot of people are personally transformed, when they are not greedy anymore, when they have shed all the lower vasanas, gravitational vasanas, inclinations and tendencies, you become lighter and then you start become brighter. So a place like Kailas is kind of a symbol or a symbolic to your own inner possibility, the possibility of inner stillness. Inner stillness, when there are no thoughts inside, you are absolutely still. When there are thoughts inside, you are always vibrating, you are changing, you are shifting. But that changeless state is Kailas. So when you go to a place of that nature, you should go with full awareness that this is what you're coming here for. Means you are coming there to transform. And once you transform internally, your life changes, and that reflects in the society outside. But not everybody goes to any place with the full awareness. We go to samadhis of great masters with expecting something, praying that let me get married or let me have a child or things like that. So this is the level of operation of the human mind. But Kailash Mansarovar, as the effect of transforming you, there you don't need to take any more births. Forget about desires. You don't need any more births. So that level is possible with Kailash. Kailash Mansarovar. Not only Kailash Mansarovar, all the power centers, there are many power centers, that these places which have high energy conglomeration, there are many centers like that, and that can transform people. And that can, see, one of the main thing you can see in the transformation is overwhelming compassion, kindness. We can't hurt anybody, can't even think about shedding blood, no murder of any kind. People have shifted to become vegan because of the shift inside, the inner shift. This can happen, the big inner shift. People reduce the quantity of consumption. Sometimes they eat only one time a day, not because somebody told them. It won't work that way. It should come from within. So that less consumption means you are not utilizing more resources from earth, and you are giving back more to earth. That shift happens. Otherwise, we are asking for more and more from earth. We have voracious appetite. We need more, and we take more, and we consume more, and we don't care about how the earth will be after our death. And that level of thing will change to compassion, where we will receive less, we will take less from earth, but we want to give more to earth. That shift is this various people, various shifts. We cannot say this is the way, but some shift will happen when inner stability settles inside.
Yes, I have always felt this, Baba. Twice that I went to Kailash, I felt that I have been twice reborn. It's a new birth.
Yeah.
After coming back.
Life
Yes,
does change. We are reborn every day. When we get out of deep sleep, we are reborn. You know, the only difference between death and deep sleep is that with the deep sleep, we come back into the same body. We come back with the same body. With death, we come back in another body. That's the only difference. So we are reborn every day.
Okay, all right. Baba, would you like to name a few more other powerful spiritual energy centers on earth?
There are many. Char Dham is they are all energy centers
Yes.
in India. Then there are all these the great Shivas, the Jyotirlingas. They are all energy centers. All the Shakti Peeths are energy centers, and there are many outside. You have Machu Picchu is a very very good energy center, and we have Sedona. Sedona is in Arizona, USA is an energy. It's a beautiful center, energy locate. Yeah. So there are so many. There are many. But it's not essential to go to all these places. They only see if you go to a place with awareness, it makes a difference. You know, but why we are going to these places is that it accents our evolution to levitation. It accents, provided you spend sufficient time, feel it. I always tell people go to a place to feel the place, not to see the place. Many people go to those places to take a picture against the backdrop and put it on Instagram. That's fine. I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's one more wish list thing checked. Yeah. But that's not the real reason for going to such places, right?
Yeah.
It is
right.
to transform oneself. Yeah.
Yes. Baba, kindly tell us the role of Naag Devas on earth. Are they still actively guiding humans? I mean, how does it work?
You know, in the Sanatan Dharma principle, Sanatan Dharma is the essence of coexistence. Essence of creation, essence of maintenance, essence of dissolution, and essence of coexistence. This is Sanatan Dharma in nutshell. So, in Sanatan Dharma principles, all the beings of the earth, all the beings of nature have frequency, vibration, relevance, and interaction. So, you look at all the animals which are associated with our deities: lion, rat, swan, peacock, snake. So all these beings have a level of respect given to them. We respect them because they are associated with the deities. Indirectly, we are respecting the things of the nature.
Okay.
Dashavatar, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha. Like if you look at all these, everything have their respect, their relevance. We respect them. We revere them because ecology should be maintained. In the astrological things, there are various trees connected to various stars, birds connected to stars, and animals connected to stars. And they say if you protect the animal and the bird and the tree connected to your star, that will stabilize you. Indirectly, what are they saying? You are interconnected. You're connected with one another. So when you protect them, when you worship them, when you respect them, your life is enhanced. You will strike a balance inside. We are not just individuals walking in a concrete jungle. We are spiritual beings taken birth in an environment which has spirituality. This awareness should be given to people all the time. This awareness is essential. So that is why we have in our system where we respect every being which is living, walking, crawling, swimming, inanimate, animate, everything is respected. Like for example, you take Shiva Linga. Why that particular form? That is the form which can contain and store and maintain energy for a long duration of time. That is why all the atomic reservoirs of the world are of this shape of Shivalinga. Why it is not square, circle, triangle, rectangle? Because this is the only form which can store and maintain energy of a certain nature, powerful energy for a period of time. So this we have understood centuries ago. Thousands of years ago we have understood, and we have said, Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. All the beings be happy, all the beings be peaceful. Everybody should exist, coexist. Everybody should be happy and peaceful. So this is exactly the reason why we do not harm any being. We do not kill any being. We should not kill any being, because they all are connected to us. It's like when you kill a being, it's like chopping a hand, because they are also connected to us. So why we propagate ahimsa as paramo dharma? It's because that is essential for our well-being. For well-being to happen, we should coexist. We should connect to every being. We should love every being, respect every being. That is why we worship. When you respect, you don't kill. So Sanatana Dharma created a structure where we respect all beings. Now, snakes especially, there is a world of snakes. It's not snakes actually. There are so many lokas. There are planets which are visible to eyes, right? There are various frequencies in this world, in this universe. In the created universe. Created universe means manifested universe. There are various frequencies. Some are visible with naked eyes, human eyes. Some are invisible, but they exist. There are numerous frequencies, numerous beings operating in numerous frequencies in the universe. And one such world we call it as the Nagaloka. Nagaloka does not mean that they are snakes in the form. Why we call Nagaloka is because when they appear in earth, they look like snakes.
Okay.
When they appear on earth, they look like snakes, huge snakes. Why they come here as snakes? Just as a protection, because people will not go and touch it. They wear that form, so they are protected. Highly evolved beings, you can call them aliens. In our terrestrial term, aliens. So various beings have come to earth, because earth is a plane where life can happen as we see. So many beings are curious. And then we have a kind of animals which we call human beings, who can actually attain the highest possibility of human existence. That means realization of God. So this is a very interesting location for all these experiences. So many of these beings do come and they do interact and they do guide people. But we have one good quality: thanklessness, ingratitude. So what did we do? We attacked them, killed them, and we made a lot of mess for them. And what is the result? If you destroy the environment, what is the result? Sickness is the main result. We become sick. If you destroy the connection to the source, what happens? Confusion, alienation, depression. So this is what happens when we disconnected from those people. The whole structure of Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, that means creation, maintenance, dissolution, was explained to us in that detail by these people who appear as snakes. Around Shiva you can see snakes around the neck of Shiva. Mahavishnu is lying on a serpent. That serpent is a symbolic representation of infinity, which cannot be defined. Ananta is infinity. And Mahavishnu is lying on Ananta. Mahavishnu is lying on Ananta means he is lying on infinity, means he is fathomless. He can't be measured. And he is existing in cosmic consciousness, Ridambara, Buddhi and beyond. The intellect, which is vast and all-encompassing. Then Lakshmi is at his feet. That means the material aspect is at the feet of the Supreme Consciousness. So when you attain Mahavishnu, the stature of Mahavishnu, when you enter into that frequency, wealth comes to you. So that is also an antidote for poverty. Poverty is coming to you because you are disconnected. When you are deeply connected to Supreme Consciousness, wealth is coming to you. Wealth will come to you. Lakshmi has to reach you. So when you are completely disconnected and you are your ego material, your mind, then no Lakshmi can come to you because your frequency is so low. That is the secret of poverty or richness. So everything is within our system. So Nagaloka does exist. Nagas do exist. They are not snakes, but they appear as snakes here so that they can stay away from people.
Okay. Baba, what is the significance of family deity, and how important in today's times, in modern days, how important it is for people to acknowledge and revere the family deity?
There is no modern day or past day. Relevance remains the same.
Okay.
Our awareness is the difference. In modern day, we have more materialistic awareness, less metaphysical awareness.
Yes,
But
yes.
earlier there was more metaphysical awareness. Probably that's the difference. But family deity is just like the guest who you have invited to your home. Some of your ancestors decided to bring a deity, means a frequency, an energy into your house for the sake of worshipping with one contract. I worship you, I revere you, I worship you, I take care of you. Please take care of us. That's the deal. So they brought this deity. Like in the Western countries, there are patron saints. Patron saints are similar. They bring the energy of a saint into the house, and they honor them so that the saint takes care of them. Like that, we have family deities, Kul Devatas, in our house. And then they made temples, they had worship, and the family was flourishing at that time. As I said in the beginning, everything that rises will also end, will also fall. So the family deities were really happy when they were taken care of. It's like a guest of the house. You bring the guest to the house, and you're all eating food, and the guest is starving. What will the guest say? They will run away.
So bad.
So bad. Similarly, the coming generations did not feel the importance of the family deity, and neither did they take proper care. There are two ways you can take care. Either one is you worship as it used to be before. Second possibility is that you bring this deity to a temple where there is already a worship and merge with that temple. Both are okay. But some people, because of lack of awareness, they do nothing. They will they worship, nor will they deliver it to a temple where there is worship, and you can pay some money for the maintenance. Both are not done. Then what do you see in the household? Energy shifts, mental disorders, various problems connected to family shift. When family has taken a vow to take care of something, the family is responsible. Everybody in the family is responsible. This is the point.
So for this, you have suggested, Baba, which I do almost with every meal from the time that I learnt it from you, wherein you said that, before we eat, we can offer the food to Ganesh Ji, to our family deity, and then, to, would you like to say, share that with
No, you say what you do.
So what I do is what I've learned from you. So you suggested to us. You said that it would be wise if before every meal we offer the meal mentally from our heart. We offer the meal first to Ganesh Ji. Then we can offer it to our family deity. We can offer it to the form of God with whom we feel really connected to. We can offer it to our gurus. We can offer it to our pitra Pitradev, and the final, absolute stillness.
It's a good idea because many of us do not know our family, original family location, family deity, etc. That's when I suggested this, and it's really having a remarkable effect in people's lives. So
Yes.
I always say start with Lord Ganesha because Ganesha is the supreme unmanifested form of Lord Shiva, son of Shiva. There is two aspects to Shiva. One is manifested aspect and the supreme unmanifested aspect. Unmanifested aspect is much larger. That is why Ganesha has a huge body. And unmanifested aspect has huge consciousness, huge intellect, big brain. That is why it has the elephant head. So first we give it to the unmanifested aspect, which is our original aspect. So first we offer to Lord Ganesha, then family deities, our guests whom our ancestors have invited home, then ancestors in themselves, then favorite deities whom you like in this life, favorite deities, then gurus, yeah, and ancestors, gurus, family deities, personal deities, like that. So also snake deities, Naag Devas.
Yes, the
Yeah.
Naag Devas.
Naag Devas represent wisdom as well as continuity of existence. So continuity of good fortune and stuff.
Yeah.
Family, children, continuity, all those things.
Baba, would you tell us the significance of mantras and why do we chant them 108 times?
Well, 108 times is like scratching the surface. You should chant much more. For mantra siddhi, you need to chant much more. 108 is like a smelling or tasting. Yeah, but instead of not chanting at all, 108 is okay. So mantras are frequencies. Mantras are frequencies. They are vibrations, frequencies. When you constantly chant a mantra inside, it's 80% inside and 20% outside. That's what they say. Or 90% inside and 10% outside. So when you constantly chant a mantra, it helps your alignment. You are aligned when you chant mantra. So when you constantly chant, when you are aligned, your energy and aura is powerful. Your energy and aura is powerful, and it's like you increase your immunity from the wear and tears of life. So when you are constantly chanting a mantra or connecting to a master and chanting a mantra, so your focus is on the master and chanting mantra, like Hanumanji did. He focused on Ram and chanted Ram, 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 so that he became so powerful, Ashta Siddhis and Navanidhis happened in him. These are all potential from Lord Ram, but Ram never used them. Ram lived an ordinary life. But connecting to Ram, Hanumanji used them. So this is what happens when you are fully aligned, focused on supreme consciousness like Ram, and when you are chanting the mantra, automatically you become very powerful. Powerful means your immunity increases and your aura becomes stronger. This is possible with mantras. Mantras are frequencies, and if you connect to it and chant it continuously, consistently, one thing, it stabilizes you. You get mantra siddhis.
Okay. And also, would you please shed some light on, rituals like havans, specific pujas to certain deities, and actions like annadan? How does it help a human being? What is the significance?
How many hours do we have this interview? It's such a vast question. It will take at least 4 hours to complete.
Okay, fine. Then, Baba, I'll take another day from you then for this specific topic.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Rituals are for yourself. Everything is for yourself. And what is the purpose of all these activities is to connect yourself with yourself. All the deities, 330 million deities are inside us. 330 million deities of the Sanatan Dharma tradition are dimensions which are possible of the supreme consciousness. and they are all inside us, because inside us we have various frequencies, and which frequency is predominant in you, that is you. That is what people conceive or perceive as you. So this is exactly how we work. So a person who of very sattvic nature will worship in a sattvic way. A person of rajasic nature will have that kind of worship. A person of tamasic nature will worship in that way. So this is how all these worship methods are configured. Now all the rituals connected to these worships are for the sake of activating that aspect within you. So if you broadly specify the havans and pujas and all the things which you just now said, they all have their distinct effect in that particular mode. So one cannot be swapped onto another. As a temple has a particular idol representing an ideal, and a particular method of worship to create and keep the energy in the idol, which will transmit to the worshipper the energy. Means there is an energy exchange happening when you go to the temple, and each deity has a potential. So the deity is installed in the temple, infused prana into it, so that the energy exchange can take place, and puja vidhis, the methods are to maintain it. Okay. And usually saying, broadly speaking, the energy exchange is between 8 seconds to 40 seconds, depending on the intensity created in the idol deity. So every temple, our temples are definitely not places of prayers, they are places of transformation. We have created temples in that way. That is why it's very, very relevant. We must preserve our temples, because they are all places of transformation, positive transformation. So this is why we must take interest in our temples, take care of our temples, maintain them, so that so many people will get cleansed from within. What do you get cleansed? From the base emotions, such as kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya kind of thing, to compassion, kindness, unconditional love, selflessness, daya, karuna, bhakti, all those things. They come because from there, through purification. So all the rituals are connected to inner purification. All the temples are for inner purification, rejuvenation, transformation, regeneration, and all the activities are individualistic. That is why we have such a big variety. It is needed because all of us are individuals. If we do not connect to a suitable deity, we can't transform ourselves. We can't get transformed. That is why, if you connect to a deity because there is no other possibility, stagnation is the result. Like for example, a rajasic person connects to a tamasic method, he will not have transformation. Like as you are, you should connect. What you are, that's exactly how it should be. So and the aspect within you, which is like, some people worship Shiva, some people worship Vishnu, some people worship Shakti, some people worship Hanumanji, some people worship Sai Baba. Various people worship various deities because of their orientation, their disposition, how they are. Because we are unique creations. As simple as that.
Baba, what is the importance of the Rudraksha beat? While people are doing their sadhana, and why is it that generally saints and sages always wear Rudraksha beads?
Rudraksha is a stabilizer. The energy, the frequency is more stable nature. Like Tulsi plant. Tulsi plant has a great aura. So we consider Tulsi plant as connected to Lord Krishna, who had great aura. So when you bring Tulsi plant and when you consume, or it really enhances your aura. When you wear the mala, when you offer this to the deities, it enhances the aura. Likewise, Rudraksha has a stabilizing stillness energy connected to Shiva. So when you wear the Rudraksha, but we should know about all this. Otherwise, a lot of people wear Rudraksha and go to toilet and various things. So you should be refraining from eating meat, taking it to toilet, and we need to wear it only during sadhana, meditations, prayers, etc. So if that happens, it stabilizes, it enhances our efforts. That's why. these materials enhance our efforts for higher elevation.
Okay.
Great success to your video channel, YouTube channel. I wish you great success.
Thank you very much, Baba.
Thank you for interviewing me, and my love to all those who are listening to us or seeing us.
Thank you very much, Baba.
Thank you.
Thank you.